right, here we are. We're heading to the Vancouver International Auto Show. Elevate once again. There's so many fans are gonna be in attendance. I got KWG VIDS with me, but he prefers not to be on camera. That's fine with me, you know. So as long as he's here by my side, it's all good, you know. And we are heading to the Vancouver Convention Center. We're heading to the new one right now, as you can see. And guys, if you like this video, please smash the like button to thumbs this video up and subscribe to my channel. If you want to stay in touch with me, and subscribe to KWG VIDS as well if you want to stay in touch with the both of us. And we are heading to, like I said, to the convention center right now. But if you guys also liked last week's video with Zion Williamson's 360 windmill dunks against both the Phoenix Suns and the Minnesota Timberwolves, I mean, please go check that out. And especially a bonus video of his 360 slam dunk against the Clemson Tigers when he played for the Duke Blue Devils. So, all that aside, this is now the Vancouver International Auto Show with my guy KWG VIDS with me. And I speak for him and for myself to stay tuned, don't give up. We're pushing the line. We're coming. Let's go! All right, we got the Toyota Tacoma. So, I mean, it's perfect for me, you know, because I'm a Toyota guy. And those are the off-road rims. That's a camper. The camper's beautiful. Looks so dope. The interior right here is an automatic transmission, obviously. So, and then there's a Tim Hortons in there.
Is this supposed to be a line?
Like camping gear or something. Look at this. What is this? It says Goose in there. But where's Maverick? If you know what I mean. For real, Back to the Future. Come on. But at least it's not a DeLorean. But there's another Toyota for you. It's just a Toyota pickup with a California license plate on it. So these are old school rims. You see the white rims, those are old school, if you know what I mean. So this is Back to the Future. But there's a DeLorean right there. As you can see, but it's, you know, blocked by the truck, that kind of stuff. So there's a DeLorean right there. That's the Dr. Emmett Brown's time machine. But you know, that DeLorean's not my thing. But this is the Toyota right there, old school Toyota. Almost an off. This is Marty's dream truck. Another custom 4x4 for Statler Toyota. So, and then we're off to Vancouver Convention Center. We're off to the Vancouver International Auto Show with KWG VIDS. And then there's a DeLorean right there. And then there's a Porsche right there. Hold on, let me get that for you. Let's see if I can get it. Toy Box Auto Group. Pretty dope, huh? Pretty cool. Sweet! We're here in Elevate, baby. Hey, puppy dog. How you doing? Oh, that pug is so cute. Ah. Right there. This is still the beginning, but that's the Twizy Toy Box Auto Group. That's the Renault right there, straight from France. It's a one-passenger car, so it's pretty dope.
Two passengers.
There you go. Was it two?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. Hang on. It is two. There's a second passenger right there. Thanks, you guys. That's dope. Look at that. That's like Maverick and Goose can fit inside one car. I like that. Even like Iceman Slider, Hollywood Wolfman. You know what I'm talking about. Check out them Maseratis right here. You got the blue one. You got the yellow. And then again, you got the white. So three Maseratis on display. And then I think this is the electric Maserati. So that's the interior of it. So it's all good. And here we go, guys. We are heading down to the venue for the Vancouver International Auto Show. So turn your love for cars into a career, if you know what I mean, if you guys love cars. And then there's the Equinox electric. Our office mate has the blue one, blue with a white rooftop on it. And then here's the guys right there enjoying their time at the auto show. You know, one chick is wearing the Wicked sweatshirt. It's all good. And we're about to head inside like right now. Let's do this! All right, we made it inside. This is Dilawri, Canada's largest automotive group. And you got so many different manufacturers right there. So, but you know me, I'm a Toyota guy, but I love all the makes and models right there. So, here we are. And then you got I was gonna show you Lexus first. Here's Lexus. And then this is Lincoln. I'm right behind it. So we just got started. There's a Porsche right here, the GT4 RS. I think it's a 911. And then you got all Porsches right here. I think these vehicles are from Dilawri. You know. So, and then you got the Lambo right there. So dope. Pretty shiny, very nice, you know. So, and then the Lambo SUV, all that Bushi stuff in it. And then this one right there is like, you're putting a spare tire on the roof of a Lambo. So that's so rare. You put your spare tire on top. So it's very cool. But at the same time, it's very essential. So too. So if you're in a situation, you have a flat tire, that is when your spare tire comes into play. So you got Hyundai and Subaru, food and drinks, and all the manufacturers around the world. So except Teslas, unfortunately. I'm on a Trailblazer. There's an interior, but I'm on a random car right now. But this is the active version of the Trailblazer. Look at the shifter right there. See, I can. So you can put in drive, and then it's neutral. And then if you gotta get with the shifter, I locked my phone on by accident, so put it in drive, and put reverse. When you put it in reverse, there's no backup camera that is that's on display, you know. So, but if you put, and then put into low, that's the gear right there. It's your low 5, low 4, low 3, 2, 1, you know, so you're in first gear. So when you put it in drive and then put it in low, you're back in 5. So it's pretty dope. So reverse again. No backup camera is on display. Back in the drive, and then in park. So I'm on the Equinox this time, but this time the shifter is so different. So this is park. This is park. Is pull reverse. Condition is not correct for shift. And you put it in drive. This is neutral. So, but this is different. This is not electric Equinox, but there's interior. This is the active as well. So, very nice. All right, I'm on the tracks. This is the active tracks right there. It's the same shifter as the Trailblazer. So, for reverse, no camera, no backup camera is on display. So put in drive, put in low. Right there is right there, and then now it's all in reverse. And now we're in park. So back to reverse. I love doing around with the shift gears, you know. So back to drive. In the low. And then there's a that's a all right. We're finally going places with Toyota because the adventures call us. Me and KWG VIDS. This is the 4Runner. Oh, this is a 4Runner hybrid. Finally, I got my wish though, but it's a 4Runner hybrid. Everything's a hybrid now, but if you look right here, that's the iForce Max Trail Hunter. Those are the 4Runner rims. I wish they had it like TRD, but I like the previous generation of the 4Runner. So it's very dope. So let's go inside the 4Runner first. Obviously, let's start from scratch, you know. So let's see what they got. I can't get in there. I gotta use the steering wheel to get inside the car. So finally, I'm on the 4Runner. But I can't even. There's a Toyota prototype vehicle. Fit and finish of parts may not be representative of a production vehicle. So this is like I mentioned last year. There's an ignition switch. There's a shifter. The digital parking brake, and then this one's a brake assist. And then these are all the 4x4 controls. You know, so like 4 low, 4 high, 2 high. You know, so all that. And then this one's for the camera view. That's very dope. And then that's the volume right there. So can't even beat my horn. But this is the interior of the 4Runner. Very cool. Yeah. So, but the thing is, there's no sunroof. There's no sunroof in there. Tacoma is here, but it's hard for me to get in. Whoa. So basically, it's almost like the same interior. These are the same shifter as well. You got the backup camera and the power switch for the start and stop ignition. Here's the interior of the Tacoma. Right there, look at the back. And this one actually has a sunroof. So unlike the 4Runner, the Tacoma has a sunroof. So it even comes with a standard transmission as well too, not just automatic, you know. So, but very dope. JBL speakers right there too. That's also included. So that's a bonus right there. So I'm thinking it's also like a production vehicle as well too. So the same thing with the 4Runner, if you know what I mean. The Land Cruiser's back. That's again. So we're about to hop in. Finally, there's a running board in there, and then there's also I can hang on to. So the interior is different than both the Tacoma and the RAV4 or the 4Runner, but you got the ignition switch. The shifter's very mildly different, but there's also electric parking brake, and then you got the brake assist, and then those are the 4x4 controls. So 4 high. Well, you gotta push first. It's 4 low. You can't go. I don't know how this goes. But anyway, and then there's no hazards. This vehicle is basically disabled. You know, I'm pretty sure the 4Runner has the JBL speakers as well, but just like the Tacoma, the Land Cruiser as well. This also has a sunroof. You can stick your oversized belongings on the rooftop as well, like in the roof rack. And then this is the interior of the Land Cruiser. So, very dope. All right, time to hop into the Sequoia. But there's no, unfortunately, there's no running boards. But I can grab onto this if I'm hopping in.
There's a running board. They switched it off.
Oh, they might switch it off?
Switched it off.
Oh, for real? Okay, all right. Okay, cool. Well, here it is. That's Sequoia right here. This is one of the biggest beasts in Toyota. The shifter is the same as the 4Runner and the Tacoma. 4x4 controls, 2 high, 4 low. So 4 high is for basically highway driving.
110.
And has a big screen for the GPS. It's for the USB. Oh, there's another ignition switches right here. No. But first you gotta apply the brake if you want to start. So yeah. This one is this has a big moonroof, and then you can.
Guys, no pictures.
No, it's not pictures, boys. But there's passengers in the back. I don't want to film them for a sec. But I want to get the interior of the Land Cruiser. Like, oh, he's about to get wet. So that's there's a 2-seater in the back as well too. So let's say we go to let's hit the Tundra. Let's hop into the Tundra. All right, Prius time. Right there, you see that? That thing's small. That's a small Prius. But I can't close the windows. That sucks. So, but the steering wheel right here is similar to the one, the BZ4X. We'll go there a little bit later. But this is going. So this is in the neutral. This goes reverse. Go here in the bottom. It goes drive. So there's a screen right there. As you can barely see, I'm not sure if you can see it, but there's the Prius logo right there. That's the current logo of the Prius. And then you got the moonroof right here. All the interiors. It's pretty dope. Pretty cool. And then actually you got 2 screens right there. There's a screen in front of you. That acts as a tachometer, or not a tachometer, a speedometer with the fuel gauge and the temperature gauge as well too. And then all that display as well too. Charging port lid is open. So yeah, it's pretty dope. Very small car, but of course you can't be in the car without a JBL amp with a speaker inside. All right, BZ4X. Just like I mentioned in the Prius about the steering wheel, this is it. This is the steering wheel that's similar to the Prius, but it doesn't say, that's not the accurate time. That's the screen right there. There's the shifters right there, and then with the BZ4X, the hazard is, and then this is here's a moonroof right there, the BZ4X, and then this is the exterior. The BZ4X is the all-electric vehicle, so it's gas-free, that kind of stuff. It's just like the Chevrolet Equinox. And then the ignition switch is right there. So, and that's the shifter. So that's going to park, or actually that goes neutral. That's reverse. That goes drive. And then if you want to park, there it is, right there. Just press the P for park. And then that's my passenger seat, BZ4X. And very good, pretty dope. I still gotta go in the RAV4 Prime, you know. So, but it's more Prime than the Paul brothers, Logan and Jake. So, if you know what I mean. All right, GR Corolla this time. Finally got a stick shift that I wanted. So I believe this is a 6-speed manual transmission. So there's the Toyota, the GR logo right there. But before I shift gears, there's no roof, no sunroof in there, but there's the interior of the GR Corolla. So finally got what I wanted. Handbrake right there, stick shift. So it's first. No, that's reverse. This is first. You go second. You go third, fourth, fifth, and on to sixth. And then if you want to go in reverse, all you have to do is hold these tabs and go all the way to the left and on to reverse. There you go. So make sure when you park, always have this applied at all times. So it's a GR ignition switch. Hold on for a sec. No, I don't have a key anyway, so it's just like that. Yeah, so you got a drive mode. Pretty cool. Gotta turn this thing off. Probably Washington State. GR 86 time. Let's get in. Wow. It's like I'm such a low child in this. Man, look at that. There's a steering wheel. I did this last year. If you remember my last year's YouTube video, GR, another GR logo right there. So finally I got what I wanted. So this is the same thing as the GR Corolla. So that's reverse. That's first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and finally sixth. And always have that at all times. This is I like this. This is a beautiful speaker right, or the screen right there. Hazards right there. And then there's a start stop button. Yeah, so access key not detected. Press brake and clutch. Place against key on ignition switch. All right, and then this is no rooftop or no sunroof, but the back seat is so small, but it's safe for children as well too if you want to. Yeah. It is. Look at that. Get it loose. Okay, super time. Let's hop in. Oh, ow! I hit my head. This is what I did last year. As well too. Same steering wheel. And the hazard light is not functioning. So, but this is 6-speed. And how do you? This is reverse. Back in neutral. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, and then sixth. And then this one is like electronic parking brake. So this does not have a sunroof, but I think it's a 2-passenger vehicle, a driver and passenger, and then that's the entire trunk space right there of the Supra. So and here's your screen for you. Here you go. Oh, this thing is so dope. Turn signals. Don't forget to use turn signals, okay? Make sure you apply the parking brake before you exit the vehicle. There's one thing I forgot. JBL speakers. Can't go wrong with that. Sienna. That's a hybrid as well too, so it's a perfect family minivan right here.
They still need running boards though.
So let's put on the hazards.
Yeah, the one like they need.
Shifters right here. It's disabled. But there's an electronic parking brake right there. That's applied already. That's the brake assist. EV mode. It's not activated though. That sucks. This is the sunroof. Here's the sunroof of the Sienna.
It's pretty stiff
And
springs
you got
too, right? Stiffer springs than the Tacoma for sure.
Yep. Middle and back row seats. And then of course, definitely need a JBL speaker right there. Look here, there's a test driving portion of it. So like there's motorists, and they're test driving all that. Like every make and model of this, like you got the Volkswagen, you got the Toyota, Hyundai, Chevy as well too. Even the Rivian as well. And there's like I don't know what's going on around here. So there's even a Ford F-150 Lightning right there. So basically it's all like they did this last year as well too, and in the past couple of years as well. And then even the BZ4X is in there too. So right there. And then the F-150 Lightning right there, doing their own test drive and all that. So it's dope. I like to take a ride in one of those EVs one day. Toyota Highlander. So both Highlanders are here. We got the Toyota Highlander and the Toyota Grand Highlander. So, but I prefer the Highlander first. So we're finally here. That's a hybrid, of course. You can see the gauges right there. You can see the a different tachometer. You got the speedometer, you know, as always. Very, very essential. This is the hazards. Then the shifters are here. Electronic parking brake, brake assist, and then the EV mode is there. And so it's like, you got drive modes right here. You want to go sport, normal, or economy, or eco, as they would say. And then the switch right there. Press brake pedal and touch power switch with key. So there's a passenger. This one has a sunroof. And then here's the middle and the back rows of the Highlander. And now with people in the way, I can't get a shot of it. That's the Grand Highlander. We'll go to that right now. All right. Counterpart, the Toyota Grand Highlander. Oh, I can't. I was hitting my head again, just like I did with the Supra. I forgot to get the speakers of the JBL speakers of the Highlander, but I'm now on the counterpart. It's the Grand Highlander's younger sibling, the Toyota Grand Highlander. So here's the car. Where's the power? Or the power key or the power switch? Press brake pedal and touch the power switch with key. So do the same thing with the Highlander. Rearview mirror. This one has a moonroof. And then, oh, I'm sorry, little sweetheart. I'm trying to get the seats in there, but oh well. But it also has, it's just like the Highlander. It also has the middle and back row seats. So it looks different because, you know, this is grand, right?
Yeah, the thing with
Camry hybrid. I did this last year on my video. So here we are. I can't put my seat back. Where is? There we go. There we go. Same thing. Press brake pedal and touch power switch with key. So this is a Camry hybrid. I was on there last year, but last year's video was a prototype. But if I can show you the interior of the Camry, and it has a moonroof in there too. There's a double the sunroof as well too, and of course you got JBL speakers in there too. Pretty dope. But I'm more of a, with the 4Runner and Camry, if you ask me, I prefer the previous generation of those cars. But the steering wheel is so sporty. And wait, let's check out the let's check out the hazard. Let me get that for you. What is wrong with it? There we go. Now we're talking. Oh, sorry, Milana. But here's the bumper to bumper. We're here at the bumper to bumper venue. Go ahead, guys. I'm just filming for you. Just filming for all of you guys for YouTube. But this is 100% electric. I can't believe that. I haven't checked it out yet. So, but yeah, there's a bumper to bumper. This is electric vehicle expert. So that's a bumper to bumper right there. Here's the GR Toyota Supra. There's the wing right there. It looks so dope. We look inside right here. I think it's automatic. I believe it's automatic. And then that's the Supra steering wheel right there, as you can see. But you can't see it very well because it's like, say there's a reflection in there. Oh, and not too Jay-Z. You mean Jay-Z and Beyonce? That's a dope car, you know. So it's so cool. Porsche Club of America, right here. See that Porsche with the stick shift in there? Oh, wait a minute. The reflection is so bad. Like, you can't even see the stick shift. So, but that's the GT3, 3.8 liter. That's a Porsche right there. And then you got the GT2 and all the Porsches. Similar to when I played the Real Racing 3 game. Now if we go this way, look at that. PCA, Porsche Club America. Those are the Porsches right there. It's like when you hear in the Sia song Unstoppable, and the Porsche is mentioned in the lyrics. So it's so funny that. But walk to the other side. 911. Right there, GT2. And then this one's a pink one. This looks pretty, but it's not considerably a Barbie car. So, but it looks pretty. It really looks pretty. This is Hans driven. This is reminiscence of KWG VIDS right here. But this is beautiful though, so you can build your own city, do your DIY stuff. You know, there's a Nissan dealership, Porsche dealership, and then you got the Shell gas station with the fuel tanker in it, because it looks almost like Germany, that kind of stuff, you know. So McDonald's, Mac Cafe is right there, as you can see. It's pretty fancy. There's a lot of like sports cars are in there, fuel tankers, and reminds me of the Fast and Furious. You got the Ram ProMaster, Canada Post, it's a fire truck, Family Mart, and then you go to the other side. Look at that. This is dope, you guys. Convenience store, grocery store, whatever you call it. What's it say on the let me take a look. If you go on the other side, this Family Mart. Hans driven. There's the Cardinal Collectors. There's Starbucks right there. Wow, that's beautiful. This is these are all the exotic cars that KWG VIDS wanted me to film, so here I am. And you know, being what he suggested. You got the Ferraris over here. You got the Porsche. You got Are you a blogger? What's that? Are you a blogger? I'm a hybrid, so. Oh, okay. Yeah, I have a channel, so. Yeah, can we be on your channel? Of course. All right. Of course. All right. Check out this Ferrari, guys. Check out this Ferrari. Look at that. You have a YouTube channel? Can you please reveal it? No, we don't. Oh. No, that's fine. Anything you want to say? Any more you want to say? Welcome to the Auto Show 2025. Enjoy yourselves. All right.
Like and subscribe.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you guys so much. Yeah. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. Cheers, bud. Wow. Oh, man. And then, is this considerably a Mercedes-Benz as well? Yeah, it's gotta be. Good grief. Look at that. Let's go to the other side. Well, that's a Mustang, all right, but they converted these doors to a Lamborghini doors. So, which is kind of, I don't know how to describe it as, but yeah, it says muscle on it. We got other cars. Those are old cars with collector's plates and such. Let's check this out first. There's got a lot of people here, so we got the fan favorite award car. That's a Horsepower Heaven. That's the 1966 Chevy Nova. And then the other one is the Chevy 150. That's a 1957 model. And then the Nova's now. Hold on, guys. Sorry about that. This is the Muscle Mustang right here, and then this is, man, that's a collector's plate. But I know. Oh, that's a Corvette. Okay, that's a Corvette. Okay, cool. And then this one is, I believe it's a Dodge Charger. I don't know what year it is. So, but that's old school anyway. But there's first thing he says. There's another one too. So or the other one. This thing's old school. That's what car is that? What does that say down there? That's the Ford Custom Woody Wagon. And then another old school car. Oh wait, that's a truck, my bad, I'm sorry. You gotta go to the end of that. I wanna see what the make and model is. This one is 1959 Fleetside. Look at the engine. Check it out. Yeah, we got the exotics here, like the McLaren, the Bugatti. We got like, I spot 4 Bugattis in the shot, and I believe that's the 5th Bugatti. So if I zoom in,
Yeah, red McLaren.
it's got to be the Bugatti. So as of right now, it's the 5 Bugattis and 2 McLarens. And then if you go to the other side here, I'm gonna make my way through the fans here, and even one of my subscribers. You know, I don't know. I'm trying to make my way here. 812 super fast. That's the Ferrari right there. And then what 42. That's Kevin Love, if you know what I mean, because that's his jersey number with both Minnesota Timberwolves and the Miami Heat. So it's another Kevin Love car, number 42. So I think these are all Ferraris, if you know what I mean. So yeah, actually it is. So let's make a count of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's basically 5 Ferraris in this area here. So there's more McLarens here. These McLarens are a thing of beauty. So it reminds me when I was in Singapore in 2019, and I spotted like a couple of McLarens. So it's just like when I play on Real Racing 3 that I own the McLaren as well. You know, so it's dope. And then I can't see the excuse me everybody. Sorry about that. Go down there. That's the 2024 Constructors Champions, that car, the McLaren car right there. I'm not sure if it's from Las Vegas or whatnot, but yeah, no, it's very beautiful. Totally nice. Check out this Dogzilla right here. If you're a dog person and you love Dogzilla, then we go with the McLaren. It's a thing of beauty right there, baby. Dogzilla in the house. But look at the tires right there. It's really touching the paint. That thing's gonna scratch the paint. Sorry, boys, man. Look at that. Look how close that is to the fender. That's crazy. I believe that's if it's an Acura NSX, I don't know. But look how close this is. That's flipping crazy. Godzilla 12. That's an Acura, all right. Has a BC Parks license plate on it too. All right. Here's some more Ferraris for you.
Yeah. With the green.
Oh, sorry about that. B&O Vancouver. These are old school Ferraris right there. That looks so old school. There's a concierge, iconic Italian legends. You know, you have the Ferrari Dino, Ferrari 512, and then this one is. I think this is the 93 Ferrari. I think this one's a 512. I think this one's a Dino. Dino 246. So yeah, that's about it. Guys, this is it. It's a wrap of Elevate 2025 Vancouver International Auto Show at the Vancouver Convention Center with yours truly, Jacob Fresnoza, and my guy KWG VIDS right with me. But this is gonna end the video right here. If you guys like this video, please do us a favor, smash the like button to thumbs this video up, and subscribe to our channels, Jacob Fresnoza and KWG VIDS, if you want to keep in touch and stay in touch with us, if you want to see more videos from the both of us. So with that being said, I speak for myself and KWG VIDS to stay tuned, don't give up, We're pushing the line. We're coming.